NBA players who went from All-Star to bust. Before we start, I would like you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to NBA Orb. There's an NBA adage that goes, you can't teach tall. It is the single most important reason that big men that are going into the draft are so highly touted. But the crazy part is that these sure things turn out to be tremendous busts more often than not. Here are 9 NBA players who went from All-Star to bust. Number 1, Joe Barry Carroll. Joe Barry Carroll actually had a nice NBA career. He even made an All-Star team once. However, he had to be on this list. The Warriors traded Robert Parrish in the number 3 pick in the draft to move up 2 spots for Carroll. That 3rd pick turned out to be Kevin McHale. Anytime 2 Hall of Famers get traded to acquire a first overall pick, that warrants draft bust status. Carroll acquired the nickname Joe Barely Cares during his tenure in the Bay, often declining interviews and playing with a nonchalant demeanor. His Warriors didn't win a whole lot during his 6 seasons, while the Celtics brought home some serious hardware. Number 2, Greg Oden. Greg Oden is out for the season. We have heard those words uttered many times before. This season has yet another example of injuries derailing the career of a promising young man. Oden is low on this list because he can still make something of his career. He is extremely young and can still make an impact, but as of right now, he has to be considered a bust. The Blazers fell under the spell of Oden's height and took him ahead of Kevin Durant. Now Durant is a top 5 player in the league and Oden is in street clothes. Number 3, Jonathan Bender. Just because you take a guy out of college, it does not mean he will translate into an all-star, or even a starter for that matter. NBA general managers were always on the lookout for the next LeBron James or Kobe Bryant. That is why the slender center was taken 5th overall right out of high school. Despite some fantastic one-off games here and there, Bender has failed to produce even a modicum of consistency. He played 25 games last season for the Knicks. Number 4, Kent Benson. Kent Benson had such a great collegiate career that he was rewarded with the 1st overall selection in 1977. The Bucks center had a very average career. This is illustrated by the fact that he is almost well known for the punch he took from legend Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. The hit came just a couple of minutes into Benson's first game. Kareem socked him for an errant elbow, breaking his hand and Benson's jaw. Number 5, Stromile Swift. If you are picking second, you want some value for your pick. While Stromile did have some highlight type dunks and boasted some great athletic ability, he was a middle of the road NBA player at best. The only reason he is so low on the list is that the 2000 NBA draft was one of the worst in history. The only all-stars in the first round were Jamal Magloire and Kenyon Martin. Number 6, JD Drew. Despite his lack of production and failure to live up to his talents, he was more successful than anyone else on this list. Many of the other 29 can only wish they had a career like Drew's. Number 7, Brandon Wood. Brandon Wood is one of the few on this list who is still active, but it would take a miracle for him to shake off his bust status at this point in his career. The 23rd overall pick in the 2003 draft put up incredible numbers year after in AAA Salt Lake, and in 2005 he had 43 HR and a .321 average at A+ Rancho Cucamonga. However, he could never translate that power to the big leagues. He has a career average of .186, and it's questionable whether he'll be an everyday player for the Pittsburgh Pirates in 2012. Number 8, Daisuke Matsuzuka. Daisuke Matsuzuka had a great NPB career, and he started off his career well in MLB. However, he flamed out and became ineffective so quickly that he became a bust. The Boston Red Sox bid a huge amount for him and signed him to a sizable deal. He played decently in 2007 and great in 2008, then the wheels came off, and he's been completely ineffective since. Number 9, Drew Henson. Probably best remembered as quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys, Drew Henson was taken in the 3rd round by the New York Yankees in the 1998 draft. Signing as a 6-year, $17 million contract to play for the Yankees obviously created some hype for the third baseman. Henson was hitting over .300 with the Yankees double, a affiliate, before being traded to the Cincinnati Reds for pitcher Denny Neagle. This brings us to the end of our video. We hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video. Have a great one.